The advantage that we see sometimes it's easier to share from YouTube than from Zoom, and nicer actually. Okay. We have the advantage that we see sometimes it's easier. The disadvantage is I start talking. Okay. All right. Welcome, everybody. We are recording. We are in full. Wow, a lot of people just came in 5 seconds that I took my face out of the screen. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We are to, I would say, Empower Tuesday, because we had the amazing Empower Gilbert Anderson. Gilbert, are you there for sure? I didn't lose you. Okay.
I'm here, George.
Okay, but before we started, if is anybody that wants to share something that they're super excited and some goal that they are doing and a step that they want to start today, just today, after that goal. Anybody want to share?
George, I will share. It's Lisa. How are you?
Lisa, how are you? Great to see
Hi,
you.
I'm on my way to go see your wife
Oh, cool.
for the training, and then I'm gonna stay all day for later on for the business part of it. So I'm really excited about finally meeting Adrianne. I wish you were there. And,
Yeah,
so
I wish I was there.
I invited people for tonight and for Thursday, and a lot of people just did not get back to me. You know, but I left them a voicemail. One said yes, and I text them. So just having a challenge in the next step of not bugging them, but I need somebody to confirm for Thursday, and I don't want him to feel like I am, we talk personal about some personal things, like what we like to do. And then I told him about the business and he was really interested. And I told him about Thursday and he's like, okay, great. Send me the address, sent him all that in a text. And then it's been 4 days and I haven't heard back from him. So I'm just asking for a suggestion from the group. What would they do, or what would you do?
I personally, I will follow up. I will send a text and then a phone call and say, okay, I would love to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. Oh, no, tomorrow is not Thursday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is Wednesday. Oh, Thursday. Because sometimes people get busy. That's it. That's simple. But I just will keep doing and also inviting new people there because I'm sure it's going to be a great meeting on Thursday.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure I think Nicole speaking, Adrian speaking is going to seems to be very, very cool. This is in New Jersey, by the way. For those of you that want to know more, I think we posted already the event in Shout. Okay. Anybody else? Thank you, Lisa. Oh, you disappeared, but I'm sure you're still there. Thank you, Lisa. One more person before we turn the microphone to Gilbert. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let's start now. Gilbert, the floor is yours. The big Gilbert here. Let me mute everybody, and Gilbert, just make sure you mute yourself.
Yeah, I'm here, George. I got kicked out somehow. I've never got kicked out of a call, but hey, we're back.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't do it.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, Gilbert, the floor is
Are
yours.
you ready?
Yes. Uh-oh.
All right. Well, first of all, I want to welcome everybody, and here's what I'm going to do, and you know what? I love what that lady was just talking about, because here's what I'm going to tell you: if you believed unconditionally that somebody was going to come to a meeting tonight or Thursday, and it could absolutely change the circumstances in their life, and it could give them everything they wanted in life, their biggest dream, their biggest goals. I'll tell you what, people would walk to that meeting, not drive there, and they would be returning their calls. And you guys, I believe that it's about unlimited beliefs. And I'm going to talk about, my title today is Why Not Me? And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I want everybody to make sure you have everybody that you're working with and everybody that wants to go and do something in the next 6 days. All right. I want everybody to get this real clear. We've had a 28-day promotion. One of the best promotions I've seen in 24 years and 8 months. You know, if you went out and maxed out the promotions that are on here, you're going to win a trip to Vietnam. You're going to win a trip to Cabo. You're going to make.
Oh.
And what I want to let everybody know is this, you guys, is the time is now. We left convention. And you guys, we've got 6 more days to hit the qualification. And I'm sitting here with the amazing Judy. She's 79 years old. And the first thing I came when I got to her place, and we did a meeting last night. We had 11 people at the meeting. We have another meeting tonight. I just got back from a new province with my buddy Bob. We're opening up new territories. And you guys, you can't drag somebody into this business. But how many people want to do more, have more, and be more? And what I want everybody to understand is there's 6 days left. And I'm going to give you some tips that we got back from our house meeting last night, and it was a phenomenal one. And tonight we're doing a meeting and another meeting, and I'll be doing meetings. But I believe there's a 3-step process of magic that can make this work for any single person if you're willing to take massive action. Now understand that in 6 days, you can probably do more in 6 days than maybe you've done in the last 6 months. But there's only one way that you can do that, and that's to take massive action. We're not getting this promotion back. I'm sitting here, Judy, can you grab me the thing that you're writing down? So I walk in, we finished the meeting. We're sitting at the kitchen table last night, and we're having our amazing cantaloupe from the garden and having a snack before we go to bed. And I'm going to tell you when I know we're doing good. Now, I posted on my site, and I know that you were talking about the what do they call that? The elevator goal setting plan that Kim does. And it talks about where you are in this business and your highest rank. Well, Judy's a 3-star. And she's shooting for her bonuses. She's shooting for her crew or her promotions. And every single person on this call can do this. You got to know exactly where you are. How much volume do I need to hit the first 500? How much volume do I need personally to set the second 500, the third 500? And then as you're building your teams, you get another 500, you get another 1,000, another 1,000, another 15. So you guys, what we want to do right now is we want to set our goals, even though we have 6 days left. And I will tell you, we will have more production in the next 6 days. And this is what I believe. And I believe it from the bottom of my heart. Number one, there's a magic in 3s. So number one, it's called the 5-second rule. First of all, you got to break down limiting beliefs. And you know what? I want you to right now set a 6-day goal of what you want to accomplish in the next 6 days. And I'm talking not 1 times in your business. How about 10x in your business? I'm working with a group of leaders 28 days ago. We've been listening to a video every day, and I love it. When I got back from my run this morning, Judy's listening to that video. She's not missed a day. And she says last night when I went to bed, I couldn't sleep, and I got up and I did my 3 gratitudes, and she's got a jar here. You guys, you got to be grateful in all the things that you do. It all starts. So how do I know when I'm on the right track? When I get up at early in the morning and I do my self-care, and then I start my day and I'm out bringing value to the team. Coming on here today, I'm prepared. I was out long before the sun came up preparing for this call, and I hope you get something that's going to take massive action in your business, that's going to take your business to the next level. So here's what I'm going to do. It's called the 5-second rule. First of all, we got to break down them unlimited beliefs. So you got to ask yourself, what did I do today? So when you get an idea to take action and you get a thought, you got 5 seconds. If you don't take action in that 5 seconds, chances are you're not going to do it. So think about the 5-second rule between now and Sunday night at midnight. And if you're not working on your goals till the final minute of this promotion and you got big, audacious goals, now I want you to write down, why not me? You know, Judy's got the biggest why in the world. She's been in this industry for over 35 years. She's 79 years old. She wants to get her husband home. And I'll tell you, she's at the convention. She's fired up. She's done her, I don't know if they call it the T chart or whatever it is. And you can see this. She's got every penny. First of all, you got to know where you're at. And then you've got to know where you're going. And if you know where you're at and so on. So when do I know when my team is right? When I go to bed at night and I sleep like a baby and my team is up, fired up about their goals and dreams. You see, when my team is all sleeping and going to bed at night and not caring about their goals and dreams, here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm awake wondering, what do I got to do to lead? How do I got to do to be better? So number one, you guys, you got to have a list. And I want you to understand, if you can't go 10x your business, I want you to set some big audacious goal that you've got for the next 6 days. Okay, not the next 28 days. The 28 days are gone. We're 28 days with 6 left. We're down to day that would be 24. You guys, we got 6 days left. So I want you to set a goal that's going to scare you and excite you. How would you like to already be like several of the people that are on this call here today that already have won a trip? How would you like to go ahead and make an extra $5,500 in extra bonuses? And we're talking US dollars, and I'm from Canada. Do you know the extra money you're gonna, you guys? And then if it doesn't scare you and excite you and get your palms sweating, now you got to understand there's a 10x rule. And you guys, I believe in 10x. I believe in not working in addition. I believe in working in multiplication. If you want to 10x your business, you got to decide to 10x your activity. And what does that mean? If you're making 3 calls a day, you need to make 30. You guys, anybody can do something for 6 days. Anybody can do something for 28 days. You can't go back and redo something. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Everybody's got to have a list. This is not something that's new. And I will tell you, you want to add to that list. And how did we end up doing a meeting last night with 11 people? And we're coming in to do a meeting tonight. I don't know how many, it'd be 20, 30 people at here. I was out in Regina with my buddy, Bob. You got to do meetings. We've got Zoom meetings going on. We've got blitzes going on. We got Kim Wee tonight at 7 o'clock on our training. We've got blitzes every day going on. You know, they want leaders to do more videos so they can make it. We have an opportunity to do something. You got to understand, we launched this company 18 months ago. So number one with the list, okay? So here's my tip and my training today. You got to get a pitch that's exciting. You got to get whatever it is, 40 and whatever it is. And this is what I'm teaching my team. 40 multi-millionaire earners in this industry met 18 months ago, and they left with an idea with a new platform called 3. You guys, we put 90,000 people in our day one launch. We broke a record our first year. You got to get a hook. And then here's what you got to do. That's step number 1. You got to pick up that phone and you got to dial that, pick that 1,000-pound phone up, and you got to get your goals in front of you. And here's what I'm going to tell you for the next 6 days. If you want something, you got to first of all be hungry, and you got to want it. And it's not about calling one person and getting focused on that one person. You want to 10x your business. Here's what I believe that you need to do, and you will never look back. You'll change your business for the rest of your life, and it will take you to a level that you never dreamed possible. Once you got your list, okay, and you got to add to that list. And I'll tell you what, you want to go after the most influential people that you know. And you want to go after that person that you know that's got a burning desire. You want to take massive action, and you got to now, number 1, after you have that list, and I don't even call it, you got to do the call. And once you do that call, it's called the pitch. And then the second thing you got to do, you got to send them to a landing page. You got to send them to a video. You got to send them to a meeting. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Dr. Sabo did a phenomenal presentation the other night for the World Zoom. There's so many great presentations out there. Grab one you like and send it to them. Number one, you got to pick up that phone. I don't know how many people you got to call, but I'm going to tell you in the next 6 days, you want to call not 20 people, you want to call 200 people. And can it be done? I've called 100 people in 4 hours and had 14 people respond. Send them the video. Okay. Now that's step number 2. Send them the landing page. Step number 3. This is a must. While you're on the phone with them, you're going to say, look, I'm working with some of the best professionals in this industry. The minute you're done listening to that video, what I'd love to do is I'd love to get you here with my mentor and my upline for a 3-way call. Let the professionals do the heavy lifting. You want to take math? You have no idea how many 3-way calls that I did Sunday night with my leadership team and took them through the same formula, send out the video, and set me up a 3-way call. That's what I'm doing. You guys, that's the 3-step process. Number one, you got to have a list of people. So your 5-second rule. Somebody comes into your mind, boom, go back to all your old lists, put them on there. I'm getting back to you. Take a new approach. Get excited. All right. So that's the 10-second rule. You guys, here's what success is. Success is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal. You guys, that was Nightingale's idea that he came up with, passed it on to Proctor, and then Anderson took over that concept. You guys, that's what life is about. Understand this. When you're making these calls, small, repeated action on a daily basis creates success. Okay, now I want to do the flip side. This is in the Science of Getting Rich. This is what Proctor spent his first 20 years teaching. The little book that he took that was written in the early 1900s. You see, the laws haven't changed. The circumstances have changed. We got the internet, but here's what I will tell you. Small, repeated action creates success. Now I'm going to give you the flip side. Okay, the lack of small, repeated action creates failure. You know, it's called The Slight Edge, a book called The Slight Edge. You know why people take massive action is because their goals and their ideas are so big and so excited, and they get up and they say, why not me? And you get a taste of success, you get a win. But here's what I'm going to tell you. You know why people don't make those calls? And when one day turns into a week, and a week turns into a month, and a month turns into a year, and that's what creates failure in whatever you're going to do, it's because it's just as easy not to make that call. You know what? I know there isn't one person. If you got emotionally involved and you got excited and you made 20, 30, 40 calls and you did it for the next 6 days, don't worry about whether, they're multimillionaires. Don't worry about it if they're down. You have no idea where they are. Everybody deserves an opportunity to look at this business. When you can have a pitch and be excited and saying, look at, you know what, we've got a company that's global, 14 countries, 15 countries around the world. We're launching all over. We're expanding new territory. Kim Wee made over $100 million, and met with 40 people that have made hundreds of millions of dollars, put their minds together like George and Adrianne talked about, masterminding. And when the leadership team comes together, that's the field. But then talking about the leadership team from corporate, you guys, we've got everything in place for you. Here's what I'm going to tell you. The next 6 days can change your life. You can't chase anybody. You can't make somebody get out of bed. You can't make somebody decide what they're going to eat or what they're not going to eat. You can't decide when somebody's going to put their running shoes on or they're going to lay in bed and hit the snooze button. You guys, you can't drag people across the finish line. It's a group of entrepreneurs that got a burning desire to have more, to do more, to be more. And that's what I love about this business. So, you know what? What do you believe? Ask yourself, what do you want? And then if what can I do? And you know what you can do? You can take massive action. And I will tell you, I'm going to work until midnight on Sunday night. I will be working with somebody on their goals and their dreams, and we're taking massive action. And I'm working with as many people as I can help, and so is George, and so is the leadership team. You guys, you only get, you'll look back in life in a business, and there will be a handful of defining moments. There'll be a handful of defining times. And one of the videos I listened to well in the early hours of the morning when I was out was Steve Harvey, and he told his story about when he was down and out and he'd given up, and I posted it on my site, and you got to understand, he was giving up, and he dialed, and there was a recording on his message saying, "Can you be at the Apollo Center on Sunday night?" He'd already give up. He had no money. He had nothing. And I will tell you, everything changed. And why did it change? Because in his valley, in his deepest time when he wanted to quit, he went on and he persevered. And you guys, the story is history. Be the one. Be the one that goes out there and take massive action. I'm going to tell you that I've been in this industry for 24 years and 8 months. I'm as excited right here today, not for me. You guys, I have more than enough. I have a beautiful life. And you know what? I look back over the last 24 and a half years, and it hasn't been without deep valleys. It hasn't been without, but here's what it is. It's about giving back. It's about your greatest success is watching your teams. And how do you become a great leader like George and the leaders that are on this call? Be a great follower. Be coachable. Be teachable. But you know what? If you really want something, you guys, the greatest training in the world is right in your fingertips. And you guys, are you coachable and are you teachable? How bad do you want it? Because here's what I'm going to tell you. You can't make one call and say, oh, nobody.
Oops, we lost you, Gilbert. Well, Gilbert, come back.
I'm back.
Okay.
Thanks, George.
Okay.
I just want everybody, as I bring this in for landing, and George, I'm going to turn it back to you. And I'm going to talk to everybody here. You want to look in the mirror and get off this call and say, am I willing? And you guys, we all set up goals, and we all, have dreams, and we all have things that we want for our family. You guys, I have one of the most beautiful places in the world, and it was a pipe dream at one time. It was so big and audacious that I couldn't believe it, and it took me 20 some years to get there. And I will tell you, because of this industry, because of the personal development, the people that I've met, I live a life that I wouldn't trade for anybody in the world. And I have more than enough. You got to get up there and say, am I willing? You guys, you got to take that little T-chart and you got to ask yourself, do I know exactly what I am? Number one, how much power up do I need to hit my goals? It's like if you've got a goal and you're going to go to a rain dance and you don't take an umbrella, you really think that rain dance is going to work? You know what? If you want to be a 5-star and you haven't powered up to be a 5-star, then you know what? Here's what I'm going to tell you. Then there's one of two reasons. You guys, you want to be a 2-star. You want to be a 3-star. You want to be an elite. You guys, there isn't anybody that can't go 3-star pro in the next 30 days in this business. And that's being realistic. You guys, it's 50 cycles. Get your first. I was just talking with one of my reps the other day that was making $1,000 a week and has full-time jobs and as busy as that. But you want to know, persistent and consistency, doing what? Repeating small activity on a daily basis is what creates. 4.5 years ago, I couldn't walk around the street. Now I'm running up mountains. You want to know why? Because every day I put something good in my body. Every day I put my running shoes on and I repeat. It doesn't matter if it's in your health and wellness. It doesn't matter if it's in your finances. Here's what I'm going to tell you. You get your tea tree out. You figure out exactly what I got to do. And I will tell you, I challenge you. Am I willing to do what I need to do? Am I willing to invest in what I'm willing to do? Am I willing to go where I need to go? I will tell you what, as we set up this country and as we start to do representatives around the world, you guys, you have to be willing to do the work. And with that, George, I'm going to turn it back to you. And I want to wish everybody, you know, to go after something. Anybody can do something for 6 days. Maybe you blew it on your first week. Maybe the second week you didn't do anything and procrastination took over. Maybe the third week you blew it. You got 6 days. Anybody can do something for 6 days. Put everything on the shelf, put it in a little bucket and say, you know what, I'd love to be at the, you know, make cookies for the Girl Guides, or I'd love to, you know, do the things, but I need to do something for me, my family, and be the one. And if you're willing to do that in the next 6 days, I'll tell you what, you're going to get closer to your goals than you've ever dreamed. And once you get a taste of winning, there's nothing like it in the world. Back to you, George.
Thank you, Gilbert. Amazing. And remember, small repeated actions produce success. And by the way, big goals produce a different way of thinking that we are going to use to reach those goals. It's why it's so important to think big, because when we think big, big ideas come, big actions, big goals, and then you are going to go in massive action, and all those small actions are going to produce the success. I thank you very much. Amazing. Something that I want to say, by the way, tomorrow we have a Spanish call. I just post the flyer. Is the flyer's already in chat, and then I just put it on the chat. You just want to know more, we are going to start doing that tomorrow, every Wednesday. We are very powerful on that. The other thing, we are redoing a lot of the links in chat, because when we bought the account and was switched to us, for some reason, a lot of the links disappeared. We are starting to rebuild all of them, and making new also, because we want to make it very simple, that when you come into the business, you have somebody come into the business, they go to chat and they say, whoa, those are the simple steps. You are just making a list. You are just connecting to the list, just presenting, and then follow up. That's the process of network marketing. When you do it consistently, the more you do it, the more success you are going to have. It's simple. It's simple. And that's something that we are rebuilding. We are going to have also another landing page. Plus, the company is working in something really cool that I think is going to be ready in the next 2 weeks. And that's something that is going to also speed up many people, the actions, I would say. Now, don't stop and thinking, okay, I'm going to wait 2 weeks. No, don't. We have only 6 more days. You can't wait for 2 weeks. And right now, we already have a lot of the tools, a lot of the recorded webinars. And then we have 4 blitz every day for the next several days. Make sure you have people going to those blitz too. And I'm super excited. By the way, somebody asked about Visage. Yeah, we are in back order. And it's amazing because they always order, Daniel said, I always order a lot more than we are thinking it's going to sell. And it's been so successful that, I mean, it's gone. And I know people, as a matter of fact, somebody in New Jersey bought so many of them. And the reason is because she keeps running out of them. She has a spa and keep running out of them. And we have somebody in Utah, the same thing. And we see so much action with this product. And I know some people say, oh, no, it's in back order. Actually, it's a great news. We see how powerful this product is. And as soon as coming back, Daniel say he's ordering so much that he wants to make sure that we don't have a back order again. But anyway, yeah, the orders surprise everybody, even the most optimist expectation that we're very optimistic. That's something, anyway, let's keep in mind that, and still we have 6 amazing products. Don't stop because the site is not there. I love all the products. I love the Eternal, by the way, and addicted to it. Don't tell anybody. I just told 80 people. But anyway, I am super excited. And then again, happy. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing day. And this is being recorded. Thank you very much. Have an amazing day.